Binance. It's just a few hours since our weekly catching up, and things are changing rapidly. What's going on with the FTX and Binance deal? Stay tuned. I tell you everything what you do need, that you need to know. Catching secrets, insiders. This is Bernie again with some news. So things are just changing hourly. Now, Binance just announced that they will not take the FTX deal, so that they will not do the deal. I will tell you exactly what happened during the last week or the last days. And we will start first off with what happened last week. So last week, CoinDesk was posting. I will show you a screenshot of this. So CoinDesk posted that the crypto empire has in his balance sheet. So you have to know FTX consists of FTX itself. This is the exchange, and then we have Alameda. Alameda is the trading company of FTX. And now it turned out last week that Alameda's balance sheet consists mostly of FTT, and FTT is the native token that was created by FTX. So basically with no use case except that you can use it on FTX to have reduced fees, for example, when trading. So basically it's a coin that's not created by a third authority. It's created by FTX, and Alameda has held most of those tokens that have been created by FTX. Now the issue is that basically there is no trust in this FTT token, or they are designing the token themselves, and this is what Binance has explored and what they discovered. And that's why Binance said they want to they want to sell all their FTT tokens. They didn't do that yet, so they just announced it. They liquidate any FTT on Binance books. I will show you this as well. Here we have another article here. Binance, where Binance CEO Changpeng Zhao said that he plans to liquidate any remaining FTT on Binance books, but on-chain data suggests that this hasn't yet begun. So what we are seeing here is Binance is first they have made an offer. So that's also what's happened yesterday. I will show you that. Here we go. Binance, this was yesterday. FTX asked for our help to Binance, and they said that's what we covered also in our weekly catching up before. They have a non-binding letter of interest and intending to fully acquire FTX.com. We will be conducting a full due diligence in the coming days. So that's what they posted just recently. And what happened now is, that's the other one. Binance ditches the deal to rescue rival crypto exchange FTX. And why is this? They say as a result of corporate due diligence, as well as the latest crypto reports, we have decided that we will not pursue the potential acquisition of FTX.com. What does that tell us? That tells us that they have revealed something is going wrong. Something is going wrong in the FTX or Alameda books, and it's likely that this is concerned to BitDAO, a decentralized autonomous authority with a huge community behind it, and it turned out that FTX or Alameda, they acquired FTT tokens from BitDA, or they have acquired bit tokens for FTT tokens, and they said they will hold those bit tokens, BIT tokens, for at least 3 years. And now the bit token also was going down with the FTT token at the same time. So there were rumors that FTX just liquidated, that they just have broken the deal, and that they liquidated some of their bit tokens for FTX to cover the FTX, the missing FTX, and to recover the price of FTT. So if I'm talking about FTX or FTT in conjunction with a token, I mean the same. So the token is called FTT and the exchange is called FTX. It's like on Binance. Binance is the exchange and BNB is the token of Binance. Now let's have a look on the price of FTT, the FTX token. As you can see, since yesterday it was just dropping hard, and since a few days when we were talking about this top here, it was going down 93, 94%, something like this. So that's significantly, we can say the FTT token basically is wiped out currently. So now there are some questions arising. First of all, should you invest in cryptos? This is probably the question that many of you are asking yourself. And for me personally, it's no reason to stop investing in cryptos. It's sometimes I'm getting into a waiting position, as we have seen it now during the last months. I didn't invest very much. I was following my strategies. We have certain strategies that are investing in cryptos while they are falling, and you have a system there. We have planned everything. Every step that we're investing is planned before, so that's a system that you can just blindly follow, and according to this plan, to this strategy, I'm still continuing investing, because I assume, I mean, I cannot say I know because nobody knows in the world, but I assume that we are currently seeing just a cleanup process. So we have seen in the beginning of the year, we have seen Celsius going down, so a big lender. Now we're seeing FTX going down, one of the biggest exchanges. And that means that we're in a cleaning process. So all those exchanges, all those companies that are just built upon air, or thin air, they're getting wiped out, and of course the market, the whole crypto space is getting disrupted, is getting shaked. And it could be, we're talking about this since months, that we are seeing Bitcoin going down to 10 to 12,000 US dollar. So I can also show you this. Let me share my screen again. So Bitcoin, where are you, my friend? Here we go. Here is Bitcoin USD. Bitcoin also dropped significantly during the last days. So what was this? It was going down by 26%, which is a fourth of its whole value. But nevertheless, as said before, I'm expecting the price to go down here. It's now going faster than expected. Maybe we're seeing here some kind of bouncing back. This movement here, then this movement, and then I'm expecting here to Bitcoin to land in between 10 and 12,000. And if we're landing here, so this is a significant support here. If this is also breaking for whatever reason, I would say then we are really fastly heading towards 3,000, 4,000, something like this. I will also show you why I believe this. because we have here, let's open up another chart because this chart isn't going that far. So here we got it, and I would say this year, I hope you can see that properly. Let me switch to I will switch you on full screen to TradingView, then you can even see it better. So the last significant support here was that came from 2015, 2016, 2017 was 100 something, but here on this line 3,200 something. This is also a significant support. So I'm on the monthly chart here. So each stick that you see here, each candle we call it, that you see here represents 1 month. And if you see a red one, then that means on the top is the opening price. So at the beginning of the month it was here, and at the end of the month it was here, the price. And here you have a significant point which was confirmed at this point. So this means Bitcoin is pretty safe on this level. I mean, can it go down to zero? Of course it can. That's why we are doing risk management and money management. And that's why we are saying be careful when you're investing and have your strategies available. This is what we are following. We're having our strategies. We're having our secure or certainty that we have our safety net implemented. And yeah, that's if you have any questions, just feel free to ask in the comments. What else is there? We talked about the bits thing. We talked about the FTT token. I think that was it so far. So yeah, in between there was another thing. Alameda seems to have offered the FTT holdings from Bitcoin, from Binance. As I told you before, Binance said they want to get rid of all their FTT tokens, and Alameda said, okay, we purchased them from you. If you wanna sell them to us, then we're happy to purchase them. So and Binance declined that. So Binance said, no, we want to get into the free market and we want to sell them there. It seems that now, yeah, now they don't have much to sell anymore because FTT has been going down. What happened this year was we have seen, for example, Celsius going down. We have seen other lenders going down just because they misused all the funds from their clients. We have seen Luna going down. So this was also built. This was an algorithmic. Terra was an algorithmic stablecoin based on the Luna, and so anything can happen in the crypto world. We have to be prepared. What I can tell you, don't panic. Keep cool. Implement proper risk and money management. That is key in crypto. So don't invest too much money. Don't just invest the money that you're willing to lose. Crypto is so volatile currently this year, and that means it always means where we have high risk, we also have a high potential profit. Where we have low risk, we have low potential profits. That's a rule of thumb, and the key metrics is to find opportunities that offer us high reward, high profit, whereas we have low risk. So within the crypto space, I would say Bitcoin will not go down to zero. That's my personal opinion. It can go down to zero, but I assume that it will not go down to zero because there are so many parties involved currently. And BlackRock, for example, the biggest asset manager in the world, and Vanguard, they are heavily in the meanwhile invested into the crypto space, and maybe they are also, it's also them. I cannot prove that, but it could be that they are all rigging some things there, that they are also creating their space now in the crypto world, that they are setting up everything for themselves, that they're wiping out those companies, those exchanges, those tokens that they don't like, that they that maybe work against them, and then they are building up their own crypto world. I know it sounds like a conspiracy theory, but we cannot exclude this option, as those companies, those investment banks, those huge banks, they have just the power, they have the money to do that. So be prepared, just be patient. This is the fourth pillar of a successful investor: time and patience. So to repeat that for you, we have 5 pillars for investors. The first one is having a strategy, risk management, money management, time and patience, and psychology and mindset. So don't let disrupt yourself from things going on here. If you are invested in the crypto space and you're getting into fear now, into fear mode, then calm down, close your computer, and open it up on the next day, and then think about it twice. If you're really desperate about something, just contact us. We will try to our best to support you, to help you, to provide you with some ideas and strategy that may help you, that may bring you out of your conflict. Or if you are not invested, you can also approach us, because I believe if you have never invested in crypto before, the time now is an amazing time to start, even if it's going lower from now. If you start now, it could also be that we're seeing 20% in prices going up next week again. So nobody knows. It's, in my opinion, it's unlikely, but nobody knows. So now we are in a last shakeout, and maybe in a meltdown, going to 10,000, 12,000 Bitcoin. That's my personal prediction. And then we are starting over, and then we're rigging up the new, or they are rigging up the new move up. Okay, so that was it. I hope that was a lot of value for you. Please give us your thumb up. Let us know if this was good advice, if this was great information, and then we'll be happy to see you next week. Next week again, Tuesday is weekly catching up, and there we will talk about it again. If there is coming up something, if there is happening something that's breaking, then I will go online again and will inform you again. Until then, have an amazing time. See you. Ka-ching! Please be aware, we are no financial advisors. We do not provide any advice. We only share our experience, and our results are not typical. If we mention any stocks, funds, and other type of investments, it is for educational and illustrational purposes only. Most people are unable to achieve similar results to ours. If you want to achieve similar results, you have to commit yourself to systemize, to learn, and to stick to the rules.